Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning,
Good morning, children.
Good morning,
How
ma'am.
was yesterday's children? How was yesterday's class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Everyone understood about what?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
What happened today? Everyone was so happy.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, the weather is too chill, right? So only you people are happy today. Let's do prayer for a few minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
and yes, very good morning, children. Very good morning to everyone. Suman, keep your phone properly. I can't see you. Who is this? Why? Mention child name, dear parents. How is this, children? It is so beautiful, right? Moon is there and beautiful stars. When we can see the moon? In the evening time, right? In the evening time, we can see moon. How does it feel, children? When we see the moon, how does we feel? We feel something freshness, we feel something happy, right? If that too, if it is a full moon day, miss, we feel so happy. The weather will be so beautiful to see, right? The sceneries, that too, if we stand outside or if we go in a traveling or when we are in a hill station also, if we see the moon means we feel something happy and something like everything has been cleared in our mind, like that we feel, right? We like to play under the moon, correct, children? So today I'm going to teach you the poem The Moon in literature part. Okay. The poem name is Moon. This poem is written by Robert Louis Stevenson. I will show you his one photo. Wait. See, children, the poet is Robert Louis Stevenson, who written the poem The Moon. He born in 1850 and he died in 1894. Okay. He was born on 13th November 1850 in Edinburgh, Scotland. Okay, he died on 3rd December 1894. He was a Scottish essayist, poet, and author of fiction and travel books. See, he is a novelist, he is a poet, he is an essayist, and also he is a travel writer. His most famous novels are Treasure Island, Kidnapped, and Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Okay, children. Now open your textbook, page number 45. Open your text, page number 45. Page number 45, The Moon. First, I will tell you the meaning of hard words in the poem. See, first I will read the hard words. Okay, observe carefully in the screen. Okay, I shared the screen right in the phone. Please don't see the book, just see the screen, children. These words are something difficult. Okay, listen carefully. The first hard word is harbor. H-O-U-R, harbor. H-A-R-B-O-U-R, harbor. Second one is keys. Q-U-A-Y-S, keys. Q-U-A-Y-S, keys. Third one, birdies. Varsha, remove your hand on the phone. Third hard word is birdies. B-I-R-D-I-E-S, birdies. Fourth one is squalling. Squalling. S-Q-U-A-L-L-I-N-G, squalling. Fifth hard word is hauling. Hauling. H-O-W-L-I-N-G, hauling. Sixth hard word is bat. B-A-T, bat. Seventh one is rise. R-I-S-E, rise. Eighth one is cuddle. The hard word is cuddle. C-U-D-D-L-E, cuddle. C-U-D-D-L-E, cuddle. Now I will tell you the meaning of these hard words. Okay, listen carefully, children. These words are new for us. Okay. Harbor means it is an area of water near the coast. Okay, where ships and boats can shelter. See, near the beaches or near the ocean and all, we can see ships and boats. Are they stand in the middle of the water, in the middle of the ocean or in the middle of the sea? No, where it can be placed? It can be placed beside to the coast. Okay, that we call it as a harbor. Okay, that is an area of water near the coast. Okay, means beside the sea, at the edge of the sea, we can see some ships and boats standing. Correct? the place which can be called as harbor. Understood? Second one is quays. Quays means that is a platform that runs along the edge of a part or harbor. Quays means, see the edge place. We can see the platform, right? The edge place of the coast or the sea, that we call it as a quays. Okay. Birdies. See, that is a child term for a bird. We spell the plural form of a bird is birds. Correct? We spell it as birds. Instead of that, here poet is using a child term birdies. See, you all are children, correct? But still, sometimes I say you baby, correct? Why I say you baby? That is a child term which I used to call my children, correct? In the same way, poet is using birdies, which can be called as a child term for a bird. Okay. Next, fourth one is squalling. Making a noisy disturbances. The noise disturbances, see, sometimes in the night time, we can hear some cockroach sound or something frog sound. Is it or not? See, all these are sometimes we may feel disturbance while we are sleeping. That is called as squalling, making a noisy disturbances. Next is howling. Howling, producing a long sound, okay, which produces a continuous sound called as howling. Bat. See, bat is a small bird name, okay, that is a bird name which is a mammal, okay. We can see this bat in the evening time and night time. Bat cannot see in the daytime, so it will come when the moon rises. Okay. Next is rise. Rise means go up or move up. See, when does the moon rise? After the sunset, moon rises. Correct. Next is cuddle. Cuddle means to hold something close for comfort and warmth. One good example for this is, see, whenever you feel, whenever you start crying means, what your mother will do? Your mother may hug you and she may hold you with her two arms. Correct? She hold you in two arms very tightly. That is called as cuddle. Okay, in which the child feel comfortable with the mother arms. Okay, to hold somebody close for comfort and warmth, which makes you to feel warm. Understood, children? These are few hard words in the poem The Moon. Understood about hard words? Show thumbs up if you understood. If you're having any doubts, means raise your hand or show me down thumb. Cherish, on your video. Pratik Raj, why are you talking there? Okay, everyone got understood. Okay, children. Now I will tell you a brief story of the poem The Moon. Okay, this is a poem which tells about here you see in this poem the poet is giving or paying a tribute to the moon. Okay, see if anyone helps you means how are you going to reply to the person? Thank you very much, you helped me a lot. Like this we pay them a tribute, right? In the same way, in this poem, poet is paying a tribute to the moon. Okay, how he is paying tribute means he feels that the moon is alive. Okay, the moon is alive and he is watching. He means the moon. Okay, moon is watching from above all the things which are happening on the ground. Okay, moon is observing what is happening on the ground. Do we all are be seeing what the things happening in the night time? No, we are not able to See, why? Because we going to bed, correct? We are going to sleep in the night time, and we cannot see what and all happening outside when the moon rises. Correct, children? But see, some animals and birds, they are enjoying the moonlight. Okay, bat cannot see in the daytime, so bat is enjoying the moonlight in the evening and night times. See, we will not roam in the night time outside and all, but still in the forest and all, animals like elephant or some wild animals like cat, dog, cow, buffalo, these are animals which stay outside under the moonlight. Okay, but there are only few animals which are having shelter, correct? And we will not sleep all over the night every day outside in the moonlight, correct, children? So for this, poet is paying a tribute to the moon by thanking him. We are all not getting a very full enjoyment of moon in the night times, but still birds and animals, they are enjoying the moonlight. Okay, only this few things poet described in the poem. Okay, now once I will read the poem, go through with it, children. Have you all opened page number 45? Okay. Okay, very good. In this picture also, dogs are enjoying the moonlight. Okay. Now, poem. Listen carefully. The clock in the hall. She shines on thieves on the garden wall, on streets and fields and harbor quays, and birdies asleep in the forks of trees. The squalling cat and the squeaking mouse, the howling dog by the door of the house, the bat that lies in bed at noon, all love to be out by the light of the moon. But all the things that belong to the day cuddle to sleep to be out of her way. And flowers and children close their eyes till up in the morning the sun shall rise. Which is written by the poet Robert Louis Stevenson. So poem reading is over, children. Now I'll explain each and every stanza line by line. Okay, I will share some pictures which makes you to understand very easily. Yes, children, it is taking time. Okay. Yes, children. Now it is clear light. You can see the picture, correct, children? Okay. Observe the first stanza. The moon has a face like the clock in the hall. How does the moon looks, children? Which is in round in shape, as the clock which we placed in a hall. Here, the poet is comparing the moon to the wall clock which has been placed in the hall. In the hall, how does the moon face look? Which is clock which has been placed in the hall. She shines on the thieves on the garden wall. How does the moon shines? Moon shines in the wall like a garden wall. See, see here, thieves are coming. When does the thieves enter? They come, they used to have drag some things from the people. See, many of the thieves, they used to do their job in the night, do their jobs in the night times. At that time, the moon shines. She shines on the thieves. So moonlight shining on the thieves on the garden wall. They used to jump on the wall to enter into the house or some other building. They will jump the garden wall and they enter and they do their job. So here poet is telling about the thieves. When they start they do their job, when the moon when the moon shines on the garden wall. On streets and fields and harbor quays. See, on the streets and also the fields which are near the harbor quays. Here we have learnt about the meaning of harbor. Means that is a place on the coast where ships can be tied up and they are protected from the sea and also from the bad weather. See, if they didn't tie up the ships or boat means what will happen? If it didn't tie it means the boat and ships will be moving on the water on the sea or in ocean. So the people, what they do, they tie up the ships on the edge of the coast. So that is called as a harbor. Okay, on streets and fields and harbor quays. See, in all these places, we can see the moonlight. On the streets, streets means on the road, we can see. On the fields, we can see the moonlight. And in the harbor quays means that is a place where goods and passengers are loaded and which are all off boats. Off boats means which are not moving. Okay, in all these places, moon shines very brightly. Fourth line in the first stanza, and birdies asleep in the forks of trees. Where the birds sleep on the trees, and some birds sleep in a nest. Forks means which is used to divide into two parts. See, children, I shared the screen. Observe this. See, in this third picture, we can see the ships which has been tied at the edge of the sea. Okay, this is called. See, in this picture, we can see means which can be divided into two parts. See, if anything, something slides or any pole which has been placed in the field means, if we see the moon means, how does it look? It looks like dividing moon into two parts. Okay, so here poet is comparing the tree which has been divided into two parts. We can see the moon in two parts by sharing one part and the other part. Okay, so here poet is comparing the trees to the fork. We all have used fork, right? Why we use the fork? To pluck some food. Okay. Once again, I will tell this fourth line. And bird is asleep in the forks of trees. See, the birds sleep on trees. So when we see the moon at that time, the trees, how does it look? We can see that it is dividing into two parts. Understood? Next, second stanza. The squealing cat and the squeezing mouse. In the night time also, cat used to roam here and there for searching milk and something. And other one, who is there? Squeezing mouse. How does the mouse do sound? Squeak, 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 squeak. Like that it will make sound, right? Squealing means to cry or which makes a loud sound. Okay, cat used to make sound meow, meow, like that. And sometimes this mouse will do squeak, 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 like that. And sometimes cockroaches will also do some sounds. Correct. So poet is telling all these sounds are happening when the moon comes. Okay, the squealing cat and the squeezing mouse. In the second line of second stanza, the howling dog and the door of the house. See what the dog is doing. It is howling, means which makes a long, loud sound. Sometimes dog used to see the sky and they make some sound. Okay. The howling dog by the door of the house. Where the dog will be? Dog will be at the door of the house. Sometimes it do a loud sound by seeing the moon. And again in third line, poet is saying that the bat that lies in bed at noon. Where the bat lies? It lies at the bed at the noon. Means bat start flying when the moon rises. Means in the evening and night times only bat used to fly. See here, bat is flying under the moonlight. See, all love to be out by the light of the moon. See, all the animals, they used to be out. Where? To see, to enjoy the moonlight. See, some animals in the forest and cow, dog, hen, cat, mouse, many animals. They are all under the moonlight. They're loving the moonlight. They are out by the light of the moon. Next in third stanza, but all the things that belong to the day. See, all the things which we belong to the daytime, what we do? We start doing all of our work when the sun rises. Correct? See, all these works, many things. See, we go to school, we go to job, and we start cooking, we start cleaning our house. See, all these works will be done in the daytime. All these works, who will going to do? Human beings, we do all these jobs in the daytime. Okay, so the poet is telling in the third stanza that all the things that belong to the day, cuddled to sleep to be out of her way. See, cuddle means what I told, to hold somebody or something closes in your arms. See how the mother is holding her arms by hugging her child, a baby, correct? Why she used to hug? Because they feel something closeness and they feel something warmness when they are under their mother arms, which she has been tightly hold her children. Okay, cuddle to sleep, to be out of her way. See, we are going to sleep in the night time, which we are away from the moonlight. We are not enjoying the moon shines. Observing the third stanza, third line. And flowers and children close their eyes. See, we close our eyes in the night time. All the flowers also closes their eyes. Whenever the sun shines, then only we going to wake up, and the flowers also blooms in the morning time when the sun shines, when the sun rises. Okay, that is in the fourth line of the third stanza. Till up in the morning the sun shall rise. Till where we sleep, until the sunrise we going to sleep, which has been written by the poet Robert Louis. Understood, children? How was the poem? Do you all like the poem The Moon? Today you all read the poem. Okay, read it and send me once. Today only will you send everyone? Just read it once and make a record of it. Okay, read once. Read by self. Practice it properly, the hard words. Okay, without spelling mistake, you read it. Okay, once again, if you need, I will tell the hard words. Okay, harbor, 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 Quays, keys, birdies, folks, squalling, squeaking, falling, cuddle. Okay, Sarthi, why are you showing down thumb? Any doubt? Now unmute and tell me.
So the seeing and reading or not seeing?
By seeing and reading. See, oral means without seeing. Reading means by seeing only. Okay, understood. Oral means without seeing you should tell. Reading means by seeing the book you have to read. Understood?
Understood,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes, Varsha. Tell me. Unmute. Varsha. Yes, unmute from your side.
Ma'am, we should keep book and make a video and send you, no, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Pratik, what you doing there? Hmm? Yes, Hemisha. Unmute.
Ma'am, I did not understand what is hardball, ma'am.
Harbor means, see, that is the place on the coast. See, in the seaside or the ocean side, we can see the ships and boats standing, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That place we call as a harbor.
Okay, ma'am.
Harbor. Okay. Next, any doubt you have, children? Aarti, who is it? R.S. Nainita. Krutiya.
She is Krutya, ma'am.
Why, Krutiya, you made your name wrong? Yes, unmute, Krutiya.
Ma'am, we should tell lessons or meanings, ma'am, with seeing.
Only poem, reading poem.
Okay, ma'am. That morning my sister have class, ma'am. So that she kept her name.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Next, any doubts, children?
Keep my name, ma'am. No.
Ah. Video. Varun, Harshita, KR. Okay. Okay, ma. Varun, on your video. Niharika. Why you made your video off, Varun? You having doubt and you made your video off. How it is? If you having doubt, means you should on your video and you should ask. Niharika, tell me, Varun. I will unmute from my side. Only 1 minute left. Varun, make it fast. What is your doubt, Varun? Okay, children, I will send you hard words with meanings. Okay, write it one time in 4 lines book. Okay, put today's date and next title of the poem, the moon, and next write hard words. Okay, write hard words and meaning one time in 4 line book. Send me and reading the poem. That is enough. Okay, send right. If you want full marks, means you have to send regularly the homework. Those who are all sending, they are good children. Okay, practice writing neatly, children. Okay, shall I end the class?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, children. Once let me see. Everyone smile. Who will laugh very loudly? Shall I unmute for everyone? Will you laugh? Yes, children, now. Who will laugh loudly? Let me see. Whose song will come? Laugh very loudly. Yeah.
Ma'am, which chapter, ma'am?
Pratika, Harish, laugh. But you have to laugh. Bye. Only for to laugh.
Bye,
Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Bye. Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.